So good morning. I am Bill Laurie. I'm Cook County Commissioner of the 3rd District, and it is truly my honor to join all of you here this morning as we celebrate Juneteenth, Illinois 2024. Now, today would not be possible without the leadership of my brother and colleague, Cook County Commissioner Dennis Deere. It wouldn't be possible without the leadership of our Executive Director, Barbara Deere. It wouldn't be possible without Winona and April and so many others who have made this not only possible this year, but have ensured that we've had wonderful celebrations of Juneteenth over the past several years. So as we gather here today, 161 years after the Emancipation Proclamation, I ask whether we are truly free. And the answer is no. The answer is no. Over the coming days, we will host and participate in a number of Juneteenth events focusing on equity and education, health, and justice. We must focus on these issues not just in June, but for 365 days each and every year. We must focus on economic equity as equity is not equality. Equity acknowledges the disinvestment which has plagued our community for hundreds of years. Just last week, I introduced the Cook County Cannabis Development Grant Program. This $4 million program was created so that individuals from our community who have received cannabis licenses may receive some financial support. This program is a vehicle. It's a vehicle for our social equity applicants. It's a vehicle for the disproportionately impacted areas of Cook County, and it's a vehicle for small business creation. We must also focus on educational opportunities in our community as well as trade and apprenticeship opportunities in our community. Just last year, Commissioner Deere and Commissioner Gordon and I worked with our colleagues to work with facilities management, that department at Cook County, to create Cook County's own apprenticeship program. Believe me, this is only the beginning relative to this work that we're going to ensure that we undertake each and every year, not just in June. This is important because while college is the route for many, it shouldn't be the only route that you can have so you can provide for yourself and for your families. Apprenticeship programs is one way that we can make a difference. We must focus on health care, including mental health care and behavioral health in our community. During the Rauner years, 80,000 Illinoisans lost their health care coverage, their mental health care coverage. During the Emanuel years, 6 of the 12 mental health facilities were shuttered in Chicago. And as I stand before you today, 49% of the individuals being detained at Cook County Jail have been determined to have a mental health concern. Cook County Jail should not and must not be the biggest mental health care provider in Cook County. And believe me when I say Commissioner Deere, Commissioner Gordon, myself, and our colleagues, we get that, and we're going to continue to change that. As we stand here today, Cook County has taken over a building right off of DuSable Lakeshore Drive at 31st Street. I'm happy to report that that facility will provide both family medicine and behavioral medicine and health care for all those in need right here in our community. We must also fight for criminal justice reform, but today I again make a call to action that I've made before, and that is for us to together stand up and face and triage the violence which is plaguing all 77 communities of Chicago. And I ask electeds at every level, community organizations, community members, the faith community, and the business community to resource a community center in each and every ward of Chicago. Each center would feature partners offering healthy food choices, mental health care, oral health, training in areas such as coding and many other activities for our youth, for our seniors, and for all in between. Such an effort will impact violence today while fostering a path forward for the 77 communities of Chicago for generations to come. And this work must be completed. It must be completed because of 3 numbers, 41, 77, and 198. That's 41, 77, and 198. As I stand before you today, we must embrace that 41 people were shot in Chicago over Memorial Day weekend. 41, 77, 198. As I stand here today, we must embrace that carjackings have increased by 77% since 2022. 41, 77, 178. And as I stand here today, we must embrace that 198 of our brothers and sisters have fallen victim to homicide in Chicago since January 1st of this year. We need a God fix, but so long as we embrace these truths, God will infuse each of us with that fix. Juneteenth, Illinois is one such fix. So for me, Juneteenth represents a bridge. It's a bridge between our past, it's a bridge which binds our present, and it is the bridge that will take us to our future. And it is a future which I truly believe can be boundless, But for that to happen, we cannot rest. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to bring up one of my sisters and one of our true leaders, State Senator Lakesia Collins.